So, all right, man, let's talk about the game, right? Super exciting, entertaining, great football game. I'm really happy that that game is over and I can stand back and say, you know what, we did enough. We made enough of the right plays or called enough of the right plays. Defense stepped up when they need to. Touchdowns happen when they need to. And I'm happy that I can sit here on this Victory Monday and say, yeah, we won. Good deal. But I don't feel great. I don't feel great about watching this team play. 24 hours has gone by after the game. I don't feel great about where the Cowboys are in general. There's a lot that I'm questioning right now. I had a lot more faith. I think I had a lot more faith that Brian Schottenheimer would do a little bit more. There's some defensive players that are just not showing up. Sam Williams, Donovan Ezeraku, Diggs. There's just these guys are not who I thought they were going to be for us, especially Donovan Ezeraku and Sam Williams. I had a lot of faith in those two guys, and they're not there. People that are surprising me is Kenny Clark. The defensive tackles room in general, as a whole, the defensive tackles look good. Okay, your defensive ends do not. Your corners do not. Your linebackers do not. And then what else is left on your defense? There's 4 or 5 position groups on your defense, and 3 of them do not look good. Do look bad. Okay. From the offensive standpoint, these wide receivers continue to drop balls, dude. There's Jalen Tolbert's dropping balls last week and this week, and of course CD last week had a rough game, but I don't take too much out on CD. He's an outstanding player, but in general, these wide receivers and tight ends are a lot of drop calls, a lot of drop passes. That worries me. The offense does look good, but it's funny this week it looked like a slow start for the offense. Last week it was a fast start for the offense. It just seems like they've got to tighten up some screws, man. It just looks a little sloppy. Like I don't know how if they know how to build the rhythm. Something is just not clicking. Not excited when I talk about the Cowboys right now. Just cause like they don't look great. There's some things to look at, some good things to take away, some bad things to take away. Yeah, for sure. But for this to be a victory week for us, I hate to just be negative, but I don't want to say negative. I just want to say honest. I want to be honest with myself. The Cowboys did win, but they didn't look good. The defense was atrocious, god awful. I don't even know. Yeah, Clowney's on the way, but that's it. There's nobody else coming right now. Bland is going to be out again. Overshown will be back in mid-October, late October. You don't have any defensive end. Nobody's going to put pressure on your quarterback is coming back. So all that to say is you're going to have a lot of this relies on scheme. A lot of this relies on play calls. And I kept seeing online that the Cowboys now have the 3rd defensive coordinator in 3 years. Well, even if he's a great defensive play caller, he didn't really get to put this team together. Like he didn't, for example, if he wants to do a bunch of big bodies in a defensive tackle room and we just had a bunch of lightweight dudes that can rush I hope that makes sense. If you don't have the players that you want for your scheme is not going to work. And I'm afraid that that's what we're looking at right now. That Eberflus has this really great idea of how it's supposed to work, but maybe his corners can't lock down like they're supposed to. Or is it the linebackers that are not fast enough? Is it the defensive ends that can't get to the I don't know what it is, but for it to be week 2 and a team like the New York Giants to figure you out that fast and put 400 yards on you, like I said, dude, we won and I take the win. It's at the end of the year. The W is a W. I accept it. I just don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how Schottenheimer's going to respond. It's early in the season, sure, but what I see is there is no help on the way. There's no, I'm going to say it again. I know Clowney is coming. We just signed him awesome, but he's 32, dude. Maybe he's going to be really good. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe he's going to be great and I'll accept it and I approve and it'll be awesome. Sure. Okay. But do you really think Clowney coming in here is going to just automatically change the defense? No, right? If nothing else, I'm happy that they are consistently trying to improve this team, but it also makes me worried that they're consistently trying to improve this team. Like, why aren't we where we need to be already? What's with the late pieces? Why didn't we have these pieces already? There's two different ways to look at it all the time. You can be positive, you can be, half glass half full kind of guy, whatever. But I'm just gonna question stuff. Like, we need to question stuff. I don't know, dude. Did we wait too long to see shit? The defensive ends aren't great. Let's go get someone. Oh, there's no one left. Okay, well, hurry up and pay Clowney. Jay was in the middle of that game and watching Russ just run around for 8 seconds before every pass. He didn't even need 8 seconds, by the way. He only had like 5. He made the damn phone call in the middle of the game watching that terrible pass rush. I don't know, dude. I'm definitely worried. I hope I hope this stuff keeps going in the right direction. I just don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna turn this around. It's gonna take a lot more than Jadeveon Clowney. I can tell you that. It's only week 2 of the NFL, and I understand that as well. But all I'm saying is it just doesn't look good right now, and I have no idea what the hell we're gonna do to change or improve that in any way. So, your guess is as good as mine. Let's see what they do.